Hello, welcome to another video. So today I'm going to attempt to react to my springtime TBR. I don't know how well this is going to work because I've not done a reaction video before, and so who knows whether or not it will actually work or not. I'm kind of hoping that I still have got the original video saved somewhere. I don't even know if I do. So there's a good chance this will never go out. But I'm going to be watching on my phone. I have got the books in front of me, so I can show you and like tell you whether or not I've read them. Spoiler alert, I haven't read very many. But let's see how we got on. Try again. Hi, welcome to another video. So today, as you can tell, I'm going to skip the intro. Springtime. So let's get into it. First of all, I have got The Vintage Shop of Second Chances by Libby Page. I have read that one. I don't currently own it, so I'm going to pop it up here. I read that one for work and I really loved it. I actually passed it on to my aunt, who I thought would also really enjoy it, and she did. She loved it. She has read it and I think she's passed it on to someone else as well. I gave The Vintage Shop of Second Chances 5 stars. I adored it. It was so cute. It was so cozy and just lovely, and yeah, really recommend it. It was a really great book. Really enjoyed. Right, let's skip on to the next part. Luckily I chaptered this one, which makes my life slightly easier. First of all, I have got the vintage. Next, I have got Finney, Donovan is Killing It. So for me, I have also read Finney, Donovan is Killing It, and I gave it 5 stars. I loved this book so much. This is one which I knew I was gonna love, and I did. Yay, go me. So yeah, it absolutely did what I wanted it to do. It was a cozy crime that wasn't the kind of cozy that made me want to be snuggled under a blanket, drinking hot chocolate. It was cozy in its vibes, but made me still kind of feel like it was coming out of that kind of winter into the spring, new life, new beginnings. Really loved it. Next one. So for me, this and the next book are kind of the sort of spring summer, which is The Catch by T.M. Logan. So this one. Okay, the next book is The Catch by T.M. Logan. I have not read this. No, I just haven't. It does still sound really good. I am excited to read it. It's kind of slipped down my priority list slightly. Possibly is one that I'll try and get read over the summer. It does feel like it is a spring summer thriller rather than an autumn winter thriller. But yeah, we will see. I haven't read this one yet. On my pile here is Beth O'Leary, The No-Show. So I know this came out a while ago, and no, I still haven't read it. So as I just said then, the next one is Beth O'Leary, The No-Show. This one came out quite a while ago and I haven't read it, and I still have not read The No-Show. This is, so I do really love Beth O'Leary, and I feel like she's the kind of perfect kind of spring summer author, which is just, you know, fun, cute, makes you happy, but doesn't require a huge amount of brain power. And to be honest, I don't know why I haven't picked up The No-Show, because it does just sound like I'd enjoy it and I want to read it. And does that? Oh, that's one of the worst kind of stickers. You can't really tell, but it's shiny, whereas the cover is matte. So it looks like it's a sticker you can peel off, but it isn't. That's a tricksy sticker. Right, let's move on to the next book on my list. Is All the Lonely People by Mike Gale. This book I just think sounds gorgeous. Yep, I have not read this one. It does still sound really cute. It's like just a story about belonging and friendships. It just sounds so lovely. It does very much give me springtime vibes. It doesn't give me summer vibes as much, but yeah, super, super cute. Maybe next year. I really want to read it. I do still want to read it, so I don't want to unhaul it, but it's one that I just don't gravitate towards. I've got it on my, it's one of those where it's a contemporary, but it doesn't have any romance in it. It's kind of almost like A Man Called Ove, where I was more excited to read that one because it was A Man Called Ove rather than because of the content, if that doesn't sound ridiculous. So yeah, I'm excited to read it, but it's not the highest priority on my list. Right, next book. Next I have got The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. So the reason this one is a kind of springtime read for me is I feel like we've got our two main characters who both kind of need to almost get over themselves. That sounds really bad. Yeah, I've not read The Love Hypothesis. I really want to. This is going to just be a running theme. Shall I just say for the rest of them? I haven't read it, but I want to. Yeah, I've not read The Love Hypothesis. It does still give me those kind of vibes of new starting, new beginnings, which springtime does give me. I do just genuinely want to read this one, and it is on my 23 and 23 list, so I would like to get to it this year. But yeah, I haven't read it yet. I have a feeling I've had it on a TBR. Oh no, I've considered putting it on a couple TBRs this month, but I haven't actually followed through. I do want to get it read one day. Right, let's go with the next. Need to. This is Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. Again, a romance that's sort of two people getting to know themselves as well as getting to know each other. Red, White and Royal Blue. It's really hard to say. By Casey McQuiston. No, I have not read this one. This is actually my book club read for this month. Unfortunately, I am away when book club is, which is next week. So I'm not able, so I haven't read it because I'm not going to be able to take part in book club, even though I really want to, because this book is on my TBR and I am excited to read it. My copy as well, I've got from a kind of book loop I was part of, where we would all annotate the book and then swap it. So I've got lots of other people's annotations in here, which is super, super cute, and I'm excited. Got a bit of highlighting in there. So yeah, I do want to get to it. It is still one that I am very hyped about, especially because the movie is coming out as well. I'm excited to actually try and get this one read this year. Also, just how floppy is this book? Yay. But I haven't read it yet. This is going well. Next one. Idea of You by Robin Lee. So this one could be more of a kind of summer read. And again, the sunglasses. Yeah, still not read this one. This is The Idea of You by Robin Lee. Oh my gosh. I would like to get this one read this year, and I do agree with my past self. It is a kind of summer read as well. This one is about this woman who falls for this guy who is a famous musician. They end up dating, and yeah, can she fall for someone who the whole world fancies? This gives me just mainly the cover with the palm trees on it and the sunglasses. It gives me almost like Coachella vibes. Like, it just gives me festival vibes, which is why I feel like it's a spring summer read. It's blurbed by Taylor Jenkins Reid, so I'm excited by it. I need to get this one read this year. It needs to be done, but no, I haven't read it yet. Right, there are two left. Do you want to place your bets now? Have I read them or not? Let's find. Next, I've got Dolly Alderton's Ghosts. So this one is again a Ghosts by Dolly Alderton. I have not read this book. haven't really got any excuse for any of this other than I'm just useless. No, I've not read Ghosts. Ghosts follows a 30-something-year-old woman who is basically just kind of figuring out what do you do with life, you know, when you're 30-something and you're single. I really want to read it. I feel like I will relate a lot to it and I will genuinely enjoy it, but I don't know when I am going to read it, but I want to read it. Right, final book. And the final book on my list of springtime reads is The 100 Years of Lenny and Margot by Marianne Cronin. This book... Yeah, I've not read this one either. So 100 Years of Lenny and Margot, it's just sounds so cute, it's so beautiful as well, and I've just not read it. This one for me is very much a kind of springtime read. It is about Lenny and Margot, who I think one is 17 and the other is 83, together their ages combined to make 100. But they meet in hospital. They are both seriously ill. I think they're both on the terminal ward, and they kind of connect over this love of painting, I believe, and just it just gives me all of those kind of cute vibes of someone who's lived their life to the fullest and someone who unfortunately is not going to get their chance to live their life to the fullest. I fully expect that I will be in floods of tears by the end of this. I fully expect I'll be in floods of tears by the beginning of this, let's be honest. And I just want to read it. Plus it's really pretty. Got the paintbrushes under there and the watercolour end papers. So pretty. But yeah, I've not read this one. So, I did spectacularly badly in this attempt. Of the 10 books that were on my TBR, my springtime TBR, I read 2 of them. So I have 8 unread. And yeah. Might try and get to some of them. Well, I do think most of them are still books that I want to read, and ideally want to read this year. The Catch and All the Lonely People, I've lost a bit of interest in those 2, but the rest I am all still genuinely hyped by. I just need to get my butt in gear and do some reading, really, don't I? But let me know if you have read any of these books, and if you set yourselves like seasonal TBRs, how did you do? If you like this video, leave me a like, subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.